Are you spending hours studying only to feel like you've forgotten everything the next day? What if I told you that your brain isn't designed for marathon study sessions? Recent research reveals a shocking truth. Attempting to cram information in long blocks actually reduces retention, damaging neural pathways and hindering true understanding. This video unveils the counterintuitive psychological strategies to unlock speed learning, reclaiming your time, boosting your memory, and mastering any subject faster than you ever thought possible. It's time to stop fighting your brain and start working with it. Let's talk about how our brains actually learn. For a long time, the idea was that the more time you spend studying something, the better you'll remember it. But that's not really true. What happens is, when you try to cram, you're just pushing information into your short-term memory. This is like a temporary holding space. It can only hold so much, and it doesn't get transferred to your long-term memory very efficiently. The key to effective learning isn't about how long you study, but how you study. It's about understanding how your brain works and using that knowledge to create powerful cognitive strategies. One of the most important concepts here is spaced repetition. This means reviewing information at increasing intervals. Instead of trying to learn everything in one go, you'd study a little bit, then review it again, a day later, then a few days later, then a week later, and so on. This process actually strengthens the neural pathways in your brain, making it easier to recall the information later. Think of it like building a path through a forest. The more times you walk the path, the clearer and easier it is to follow. When someone causes us pain, our natural reaction is often to seek revenge. This feeling is understandable. We feel wronged, and the desire for justice or retribution arises. However, Stoicism offers a different path, one that focuses on inner strength rather than external actions. The Stoics believed that true happiness and fulfillment come from cultivating virtue, living a life guided by reason and moral principles. This isn't about being passive or accepting injustice, but about controlling our own reactions and choices. One of the key principles of Stoicism is understanding what we can and cannot control. We can't control the actions of others, but we can control how we respond to them. Responding with anger, hatred, or a desire for revenge only harms ourselves. It keeps us tied to the negative emotions associated with the hurt. True freedom comes from accepting what we cannot change and focusing on what we can control: our thoughts, our actions, and our attitudes. This is where self-discipline comes into play. It's the ability to guide your inner voice and respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. Think about a situation at work where a colleague takes credit for your work. The initial feeling might be rage, the urge to confront them or retaliate. A Stoic approach wouldn't negate the feeling of being wronged, but it would encourage you to examine that feeling rationally. Is seeking revenge truly beneficial? Will it make you feel better in the long run? Or will it simply prolong the negativity and emotional distress? The Stoic might choose to focus on their own conduct, on continuing to do good work, and on maintaining their composure. They might even see it as an opportunity to demonstrate their virtue and integrity, not through confrontation, but through continued excellence. Forgiveness is a crucial aspect of the Stoic path. This doesn't mean condoning the hurtful behavior. It means releasing the emotional burden it places on you. This is perhaps the most difficult type to deal with because they lack the fundamental willingness to change. They often operate from a place of fears, of vulnerability and resentments toward anyone who tries to help them. These are just a few examples, and it's important to remember that people are complex. However, understanding these patterns through the lens of Stoicism can help you make informed decisions about your own well-being. The key is to focus on what you can control: your own thoughts, actions, and reactions. Don't try to change someone else. Focus on protecting your own inner peace and setting healthy boundaries. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is to practice emotional detachments and prioritize your own self-worth. There are other unresolved issues in this area, such as the impact of complex trauma on relationship patterns and the subtle ways in which societal expectations influence these dynamics, aspects we haven't fully explored here. If you found this insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more videos on Stoicism and personal growth. It's a journey of emotional healing and self-awareness, and you're not alone in seeking peace of mind. Remember to prioritize your own inner strength and choose emotional freedom. Thank you for watching.